film Scott Pilgrim versus the World has to fight to get the girl he wants. If ever there was a character I could identify with, I think this is the one. Today we have Jason Schwartzman, Michael Cera, who plays Scott Pilgrim, and Edgar Wright, who directed and co-wrote this film. Now, Edgar, I have to ask you, because this film is very different from what we usually see. It has some comic book references in it. If you remember the old VH1 pop-up videos, it's got a little bit of that feel as well. And then we have the video game aspect of this coming in on the screen. And I was curious, did you ever feel like it was like Edgar Wright versus the world? Did you have to explain to your bosses, no, here's what we're doing, it's really going to work? Did you ever get some raised eyebrows?
I guess so. We kind of, it's based on a series of comic books, and the comic books are very much in the same style, although we took it, I guess we took it even further. But it was, you know, really the easiest way of describing it is that Scott Pilgrim, you know, Michael's character, who's 22, he's sort of like, you're seeing life through his eyes, and he's kind of grown up on a diet of comic books, video games, Saturday morning cartoons, and so this is kind of like the film that's playing out in his brain.
And you're the nemesis in this,
Yes, sir.
of course, and you have to play, you know, the bad guy, one of the 7 boyfriends that he has to fight to get this girl back, at least in his mind anyway.
Yes.
Was that an interesting role for you to play the bad guy?
So much fun for me to play the bad guy. I love villains. In movies, I always love villains because they seem like they're having a lot of fun. I guess maybe it's just because, you know, most of them are insane or something, or unstable.
Right.
They're kind of just like losing it all the time, and I don't know. It was a pleasure. I mean, really, I would have done anything at all to be a part of this movie, to work with Edgar and Michael, and to play the 7th and final evil X was an honor, and to learn how to sword fight was a pleasure and an unusual thing that I will cherish till the day I die.
Oh my God.
And fighting with Michael Cera was just, we had so much fun.
You've never had
Michael.
so much fun fighting with someone else. Michael, you do a lot of fighting in this movie, and a lot of the stunts you all did yourselves.
Yeah, we did. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Are you better off for it? I mean, you had to learn how to master weapons. You had to take, y'all made up, I see. You had to take classes on how to fight. Are you a better fighter now than you were?
I don't know if I'd say I was a better fighter, but I mean, we trained for 2 months, and none of it has stayed with me. You know, we wrapped in August, and I haven't really done a thing since then, much other than sitting on my couch and occasionally talk on the phone, walk to the front door, look through the peephole, see if anyone's standing outside my front door. But other than that, I've been pretty...
The hard life, huh? So, in other words, if I started
easy.
something with you right now, could you take me?
I mean, I'd hate to find out.
Only if you came at him with exactly the same moves as like one of
And if you had really good timing and rhythm, if I could figure out your rhythm, I think we could make something happen.
I don't think I have much rhythm to begin with. Now, have you guys ever had trouble getting a girl? I mean, and be honest with it. You know, you're young, you're successful, good-looking guys. Have you ever had trouble getting
I appreciate your honesty.
I have, but then I'm not in front of the cameras.
Well, right now you are.
Oh yeah, I am in
You'll
front. I
notice,
am in front of the cameras
It
right now.
counts.
These are both
So
cameras.
If there
These
are
two-
any ladies out there,
Where?
Those 2 big machines?
Yeah, I can see RoboCam
I'm
1 and
lost.
2.
Now that you've been on
Oh,
camera,
right
you'll
there.
never have trouble getting the girl again, though.
Now I've been on Austin Live, there I'm going to have no trouble with the ladies.
What?
I wish it
How
worked
about
that
you?
way.
What is Austin Live?
What we're on right now, look.
The program that
We
you're
are
on this
on
minute.
I see, yes.
So tell me, was it hard in this movie, though? Because
Oh,
you
I
have,
thought it was We Are Austin.
It is.
Live.
we could make
sorry.
it that. Let me
read that
ask you
wrong.
this. When you're in the movie and you've got so many things going on screen, you know, with the video game aspect of it, you also have the comic book references coming in, the pow and the bam. Is that harder on you as an actor, or do you not think about that when you're going through it and you let that be his worry?
You'd have to ask the character, because I completely disappeared. I let Scott Pilgrim take over. I have no memory of the experience.
Really? That's phenomenal.
truly.
You lost memories of the experience. You don't know how to fight anymore. But you kept some of the band aspect of it. You have a band in the movie. Did you learn something there?
Sure, we learned all the songs that we play in the movie, and we would play them for 2 weeks in rehearsal. We'd play them every day, and felt like we owned them. I love all the songs, frankly.
Right.
It's the kind of thing I would listen to while in the bath.
Are you a better in the bath?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm better in the bath, yes.
Okay, yeah. Are you,
You have,
better?
you have an eye bath, don't you? You put your bath on shuffle.
Right, I do have an eye bath, yes.
And then you have a bathroom shuffle.
I have an eye bath literally where I bathe my eyes.
Are you a better singer now than you started as?
Well, I don't sing in the
Okay.
film. Mark Webber does, and I think it's safe to say
You do sing in the film at one
I
point.
do. I do sing in the film. I do. That's true.
Did it
I
get
don't
better?
remember.
He forgot.
I don't remember a thing. I really can't
You weren't
remember.
kidding, were you?
I haven't seen the film. I don't know where I am. I don't know what Austin Live is.
Right. Well, to be honest with you, I don't even know what it is sometimes. So you haven't seen the film yet. When will you see
That's
it?
not
He-
true.
he
That's
has.
not
He's
true.
seen it.
Okay, I was gonna. Well, you know, sometimes you wait though, don't you?
Well,
You didn't see it until it was finished.
I waited until Comic-Con, which we all went to, and that was the first time I saw it.
And what were your thoughts when you first saw it? Because it's a way different experience when you see a finished product than when you're actually going through doing it.
Especially with this film.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's so much going on. I mean, I've seen it 7 times now, and every time there's something different.
Did you
you
wonder
notice.
what he was doing at points during this film? Because there's so much that goes into it in post-production. Did
Yeah.
you wonder where we were going with this?
I wondered what he was doing. One day someone told me he was the director, and he was actually making the film. But, no, I knew. I mean, Edgar described the film as best he could to us to give us a sense of what we were all doing together. But really, you just can't imagine the finished product, what it's going to be, and how much is going to be going on at once.
This is very exaggerated, very fantastical. For all of you, was it hard still to be able to relate or maintain that connection with the audience when you have so much going on, or does it make it easier?
I think what's nice about the film, hopefully, is that the characters are very relatable.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the characters, I think anybody, would go into this film and recognize themselves in one of the characters. And that's what's kind of sweet about it, is it's essentially a story about like young love and the pitfalls of that, the ups and downs and the heartbreak and the sort of puppy dog first crush. And so I think it's about a lot of things that you go through what the story is about is Scott Pilgrim meeting this girl and kind of having his first adult relationship, having to deal with somebody's past and her baggage.
Right, and as you say, everybody's been through that. So get out there and check out Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I think most guys will certainly identify with at least some aspects of your character. And I think most women should see this just so they'll know what it is that we feel like we go through.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the truth.
Uh-oh, wait, we're getting the truth now. Zoom in.
I think the truth. Which camera's coming in on me? You got to go tighter than that.
They don't tell you on this show.
I want the tighter shot. Where's the tighter shot?
There
Come
we
in,
go.
bring it in.
All the way.
Bring it in
extreme,
close.
60
Bring it in.
minutes
I don't want to
close-up.
see my body, just my head.
We want a 60 minutes close up here on Jason.
Hello, Austin. Listen, I have a huge female following in this town. You know it and I know it. Mothers, aunts, grandmothers, babysitters, mistresses, whatever. It's you and me, it always has been. Be there for me this weekend. Come see that film like you always have. But you know what, this time you can bring the boys. Bring the mistresses, bring the misters, bring the children, bring the kids you're tutoring. Bring your husbands, bring your ex-husbands. This is a movie for all of you. For anyone who's ever been in love, had to fight for something. Go Texas.
I think we should end it there. Grandmothers
Oh my
like
gosh.
you too. Grandmothers. Really? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not